Hey, Damien, I have an idea.
Hey, Wyatt. Logan's got an idea.
Hey, Dylan. Logan has an idea. What's up, Logan?
We should make a podcast.
Honestly, why not?
All right, here we are. Bit before the podcast earlier today, I was looking at shit and I saw there's these videos going around on like TikTok and Instagram and shit on all different social media types. Have you guys seen them? Where it's these people throwing slushies at their trucks.
Yeah.
What the
What?
fuck is
I have
that?
not seen that.
No, you've seen it.
I've seen
Yeah.
a couple of them on
Like,
TikTok,
okay,
yeah.
why are you people throwing slushies on your trucks?
So fucking fire, doesn't it?
It does.
Like when it smacks, bro.
But
the impact
why?
Is like, yo,
But why? Why?
I
is
think
it
it's because they can.
Yeah, I think it's simply for
Because
like.
why not?
I just don't.
Because honestly,
I was just about to say
You
that.
can't use that.
But
Honestly,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
I think it's because trucks are so like they're just built like that. That you can do anything to them.
But also, I think it's part of social media just being so messed up like it is.
there's no reason just throwing a slushie at your truck.
Honestly, though, but there's no reason to do
Then
half
you have
the
to
shit.
clean.
Yeah, I was about to say there's no reason to do half the shit that
Yeah.
the internet does.
Have you seen?
Honestly,
Remember
yeah,
years
that's
ago
true.
the Tide Pods challenge? What was the reason for that?
uh,
They were like, it looked good, and I wanted to do it for Trent.
Do you think that's natural selection at its finest?
I think it is.
I'd say so.
I just don't. I got a question for you. You might. I don't think Logan would be on this type of shit.
All right.
You might. Have you ever been on X, Twitter, X?
Yeah.
You ever search up street fights on there?
Yeah, actually, I have.
And then you end up in a like rabbit hole of like gore.
Weird ass like
Yeah.
stuff that shouldn't be seen.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
talking to my
Nah,
cousin
it's
about it.
messed up.
It starts off with like street fights,
Yeah,
and then you keep scrolling, and then you just see some random dude in Mexico,
getting his head chopped
Yeah.
off or some shit.
or like
yeah,
they just get a machete to his leg. I saw this dude. He punted a dog. Fully deserved this. Not the dog. Not the dog. Not the dog.
What?
The dude.
The dog did not deserve
No.
it. Okay.
Like it was a dude's dog, and he saw that, and he's whipped out a machete and started chopping at the dude's legs. And I'm like, why am I seeing this?
Holy shit! You guys hearing that? Like,
What in the bananas?
It's so messed up. But like that just, I hate social media. I really do. I hate it as much as like I can't say too much. It's like I'm currently posting on social media, but like realistically though, I hate it as much as it does do good things and it helps a lot of people and it becomes a career for some people, and hopefully for us, you never know. But
Yeah, that's
It's-
what I'm saying.
it's-
Social media is like a good and a bad
Yeah,
thing.
I feel like it's too broad.
it's I hate.
There's too many
it's like
things,
you-
but you can either have like a really educational
Yes.
thing, or it can just be some stupid ass
Stupid
shit,
shit,
that's just frying
yes.
your brain.
You're right. It's
Search
just
up Kurzgesagt
so mixed.
on YouTube.
What the hell is that?
Kurzgesagt or something. It's like a super scientific YouTube channel,
Okay.
and they just do like very cool animations
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it. I used to watch them all the time. When I worked at Wendy's, I'd go on break, and my 30-minute break, I just watch Kurzgesagt. I don't know how you say his name. Kurzgesagt, something like that.
Kurzgesagt.
Kurzgesagt, something like that. And it's just like, what if there was a black hole near us? Or like, 3 ways that Earth would get eradicated. How aliens would come to Earth. Just super scientific shit. And it's just so interesting how they do that.
With a K?
Yeah, I think it's with a K.
Kurzgesagt.
Kurzgesagt. And then look up Kurzgesagt science.
You know,
I might do it.
Kurzgesagt?
You know Kurzgesagt?
I have no clue. What
I
you're
turned on
saying.
Kurzgesagt one time here, and I was like, yo, does this feel like science class? And you're like, well, a little bit.
Hold
How-
on, was that weird?
How in the
YouTube
hell do you
thing?
spell Kurzgesagt?
Let me see that.
Yo,
I got on Instagram.
Oh, don't go on Instagram.
Not on Instagram.
No, it's on. That is not YouTube. That's Rogers.
Send more Rogers if you want. Pay my bills for me.
Kurzgesagt.
I got a pretty cheap bill. It's okay.
Yeah,
You found
this dude.
Oh,
Kurzgesagt. Kurzgesagt.
Shout out to Kurzgesagt in a nutshell. Yeah, that right there. He's a science dude. Go watch his shit.
How many subscribers do they have?
He's sitting at 21 holy 21 million.
Yeah,
That's a chunk.
They are
I'm,
big.
I'm
That's
sitting
wild.
at like that low. I'm not even at 400.
we're like
we're at like 20 mil.
6,
16.
7.
I'm at like I'm pushing
million.
6 bill.
6 bills on light, you know.
Nothing crazy, but you know.
Do you remember the T-Series PewDiePie
That shit-
Oh.
subscriber
Did
war?
you
Hold
see
up.
his
Well-
diss?
Yeah, the bitch lasagna
Bitch,
one.
lasagna.
Yeah.
That shit was good. I actually, I like PewDiePie. A lot of people didn't like him, But I thought he was so under. I feel like he deserves his place as known as he was the god of YouTube because he was the first one to ever hit that high amount.
Yeah.
He's the first. He retired. He has a kid now.
He does?
Yeah, he got married. He had a kid and retired. It's honestly
Damn.
it feels good to the heart to know that guy went from that stupid gamer we watched playing Happy Wheels or something stupid on playing it on YouTube, and then now he's married and has a kid. And he's living his life.
Mark, and Jack.
Him, Mark, and
that
Jack.
trio. They're all doing well.
Mark and Jack still
Damn.
running strong on YouTube. Mark's
Yeah.
creating a movie.
He is?
Yeah, he's making a horror
Nice.
movie. It's called Iron Lung.
I heard he was supposed to be in the FNAF movie, but he was too busy shooting his own movie.
Yeah, it's because Iron Lung. So he was supposed to be. Have you guys seen it at all?
No.
I don't recommend it. It's not great, to be honest with you. But it's
The FNAF movie?
yeah, it's not great. Like, I don't know, have you seen it?
No, I might watch.
Okay, so watch it. Just because if you've liked FNAF, just watch it because it's
that's
FNAF.
interesting.
But like, so the movie starts off great. No spoilers. Like, fuck you, spoilers. But movie starts out great. It's like got a horror aspect building because that's what FNAF is. It's a horror game. It's just a jump scare you, scare the shit out of you. It's got a horror aspect in the build, like it's coming up, and it's like, so it starts off and it's like just rising with the intense suspense feeling and the horror. It's just rising heavily at the whole start of the movie, and then the middle of the movie happens, and the child is making friends with the mascot.
Oh yeah, I heard there was like a fucking dance party.
Yeah, they had a dance. They made a fort out of chairs,
Isn't
and they're,
that-
they're singing together in them or some shit.
That's
I'm
why
like,
I didn't want to watch.
I'm
it.
like, what
I
the
was like,
fuck?
yo,
Like,
what the?
I get character building; it's important, but that's not needed. It's a horror movie. I don't want to see a kid having fun.
But
I want
like,
to see the
guess
kid getting
there are
murdered.
kids
Okay, maybe not.
inside of those animatronics. Though,
Yeah.
right? So
It-
it could be
no.
the souls trying to. Connect
It makes
with-
sense. They made it in the movie so the lore makes sense. But it's just like I don't want to see that. It's a horror movie. That's not entertaining. That's I want to be scared.
Is it true that Corey Kenshin's in the movie?
Yeah,
Is that
he's
true?
the cab
Horror
driver
movies?
or Uber
That's sick.
driver.
I have a question for you.
All right,
Have
what's
you
up?
seen Terrifier?
Terrifying.
My dad loves that shit, bro.
Twisted as hell. It's good though.
Have you
Isn't
seen
it Art
Terrifier
the
2?
Clown?
I've seen
Whatever.
both. Art the Clown.
I
that's a-
haven't seen Terrifier 2, but I've
I've heard it's
It
not
gets
as
worse.
good.
Okay, no. So
No.
the movie itself isn't as good because I've seen fucking everything. But
the plot is fucking stupid.
the movie of itself of number 2, you've seen it, right?
no.
No. Okay, so it's not good.
I've
The
heard of
plot because it gets weird. Like at the very ending, the fucking main character chick's kind of a badass. I'll give her that. Good job. Not many badass main character final girls in movies. She killed it. Even with them trying hard, now this is gonna push some people's buttons, but I'm saying it. I'm sorry, people. Even with them trying equality so hard now with feminism and them trying to make every character a woman, they're still not making that many badass woman characters in movies.
Is they're playing people that don't fit that role?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this chick,
Right?
she did it. She did a good job. She played her role. She killed it, and it was really good. I liked her in the movie, but the story they gave her at the end made no sense. I don't know where the magical powers came from. Yeah, there's tons of magic and like swords and like glowing holes in the ground and portals. I don't know. Shit got weird at the end of the movie. But I will give it this. There's one scene in it that is so well known for one of the most well done.
Oh, is it the
Gruesome
fucking
scenes.
knife one?
Oh, buddy,
The
it's so
fucking mom
bad.
walks in and he's just like, oh,
No, it's
God,
so
I
much
heard
worse
about
than
that
you
shit.
think.
I want to watch that movie
She gets
so
caught a
bad
billion
now.
times.
Oh my
He skins
God.
her head on camera.
Oh my god, and then the salt.
He
right?
pours salt and bleach in her.
Oh god,
What?
damn
It is so twisted.
Yo,
like,
I-
oh god.
Shitty budget horror movies.
I don't know if
Go
I
hard.
want to watch that. It's not even a horror.
Did you know they're
movie. It's
releasing a
just
third
gore.
one because of that? It made so much money. They're releasing a third one, but this time
Yo,
they're getting
it
picked. No, they're
better
getting
be
picked up
fucked
with a production studio and
Better
hella
be
money.
fucked
Oh, it's
up,
gonna
yo.
it's gonna be shitty
There
then.
You think they're gonna
better
fuck
be,
up? They're gonna
Yeah.
lose their
random
feel?
beheadings
My dad's a horror
and
movie
some
fanatic.
I-
fucked
I-
up
I'm an
shit.
expert.
He said that every horror movie with a shitty budget is
So
way
good.
better than
High budget.
high
He's
budget
right
shitty
though.
movies.
No, he's right. There's a
or
lot
horror
of,
movies. My bad.
like there's one. It's not a massive budget. It's called As Above, So Below. 50-50. Some people hate it. Some people like it.
Yo,
You guys know what's going on here?
Baphomet,
it's as above, so below. You know what that means?
no.
Baphomet type
He's
shit.
As in heaven,
Oh, okay.
so in hell.
Yeah,
Right?
I've never
Yin
heard that.
yang, right?
Yeah.
As is good, so am bad.
I guess it's kind of true movie related to that movie because it was fine up top, but the second they went down, it's about the Paris catacombs.
Oh,
And it's based on a true story, well, true events, where some dude did get lost in the catacombs and people went hunting for him, and those people were never found again. It actually shows some of that real documentary footage in the movie, which is kind of sick. And some people hated it, some people loved it. It's not like heavy and you see what's happening, or you see someone getting stabbed, or the ghosts walking around. it's just the insane craziness they go through. They're just losing their minds as they get deeper into the catacombs, and they discover areas of it that they didn't know existed. And because the catacombs are fucking huge, and they get into some weird places in the catacombs, and some crazy stuff happens. And by the end, there's like 2 of them left, and they come out, and it's all filmed from their perspective on a camcorder.
Oh, this is like Blair Witch.
Yeah.
This
So
is hard.
it makes it creepy as hell. I think it was a phenomenal job. I like when people do the camcorder movies and they do good. There's some people that
Wasn't
do
there
bad.
another one that they went in like a fucking asylum or something? They were like crawling around in the vents. You know what I mean?
I think I know what
Like,
you're talking
if you
about.
know, you know. It's like that one. They went into an asylum. There's like a group of people that were exploring, and then people started dying off, and it was camcorders, wasn't it?
There's actually a few movies that are like that.
Bro, I forget what it was called. That was such a good movie.
I know there's one movie-
Speaking of budget movies,
Yeah.
though, I wanted to bring up Silent Hill.
Silent
right?
Hill, the iconic, the first
was
one.
phenomenal,
Silent
and then they
Hill.
hit the second one.
Yeah.
And then they got money for the second one, and they're like, let's just fucking spend this money however we want. Let's add this fucking triangle head dude.
No, Pyramid Head though, he's a badass. You gotta give him
Pyramid
credit.
Head's a bitch, bro. Don't even say that.
No, he's so
He
powerful.
was
Shit
so
personal.
cool at the end, but everything he did before that, he was just a bitch.
Okay, no, I'll give you this. I actually agree with you. He is a bitch because he just
Like,
bails.
He does everything he needs to,
And
and then
bails.
he dips.
He doesn't even
bro,
give
you
anyone a
can't-
chance.
You can't. What the fuck are you
But
doing? Get
his-
out of here.
I'll give
We
him
don't
this.
need
His
you.
power level on the amount of fucking strength this guy has, he is so
Phenomenal.
strong. And like example,
But
you-
it's a stupid ass plot line.
his whole appearance is
the
dumb as
only
shit.
reason Silent Hill was good
Yeah.
was the first plot line, right?
The original.
They go to this
Ash
place,
world?
they get
Yeah,
lost,
yeah.
and then they start exploring.
Phenomenal
this crazy-ass
plot line.
world. And this random dude just shows up in the second one and just appears, disappears. Get out of here! Fuck you.
His goal is to punish people. That's what he is. So
Mm.
he's punishing people for doing things that you shouldn't in his world, I guess. Have you ever played Dead by Daylight?
Nah.
You know about it?
I know about it, but I've
So-
never played it.
Well, you play horror characters and you got survivors and stuff, and they just bring in lots of cool horror characters from movies and stuff, and they give it lore accurate. They keep all their stuff like they're accurate.
Is that one where they chase you with like Jason and you gotta?
No, that's Friday the 13th.
That's-
Just Friday the 13th.
Oh.
That's a good game though. But no, Dead by Daylight. It's a pretty cool game.
Oh, is that the one with like the flashlight? You can flashlight them off.
Yeah.
And you like slap the fucking.
you
things
flashlight.
down
If you
and run around
flashlight
them.
people, you're a fucking dick. Just
nah,
saying.
that's a strat.
It's just a strat. But no, some people use it too bad.
Nah.
Some people sit there and just
You ever? Nah, I play keyboard and mouse.
so
So,
annoying.
Spam it.
Those people,
Sticky
I,
keys. Sticky keys.
I've gotten good at it though. I have cool characters that I play as killer, and I people flashlight me just cry afterwards because they get destroyed because I have tricks. But
nah, you gotta back up while you do it. While you're running around the thing, bro. They can't do shit unless they know. Unless they have the perfect headset, they can't do
oh,
shit.
buddy,
they can't see you.
I got the perfect headset.
And that's what I'm saying. You got.
Yeah.
I've been done before
Yeah.
with that strat.
I
It's
mess people
hard to
up.
do, but they fucking come at you, and you're like,
But that game
Fuck.
shows pyramid. So the story on that game is. So if you don't know this, it's good for you. It's cool to hear. It's about the entity. It's an all-known evil kind of being that exists in the world, and it kind of just brings things in to torment them, and it wants to bring bad people in to kill for it, so it can gain power and stronger to eventually do its unknown objective that happens in the very end of life. And that's kind of its goal. It's a really evil thing. There's people that know more about it that could always correct me, but so essentially it brings shit in, and apparently this is what I've heard. I don't know how true it is, but it sounds right. Pyramid Head showed up himself. He wasn't brought in. Like some of them were like brought in. They were tricked, the killers, and they were brought in to become killers in that realm. He just went in himself. He was he was like he was like, I want to punish more people. There's no one
bro,
come
he's got that dog in him.
because
I'm not gonna lie.
he was like, dude's like
he
seven.
was
He's like
bitching.
7'2", jacked. He's got like some metal head.
Could I get a charred pineapple?
Gee, we're not another
Charred
fire.
pineapple.
Charred pineapple. All right, I'll go for that in a second. But essentially, he just walked up and just was like, "Yo, I want to be in your trials. I want to punish people." And the entity was like, "I didn't ask for you to be here," basically. And then he's like, "Put me in, or you're dead." And then the entity was like, "What do you want? You're in." And the entity's an all-powerful being, but it just was like, nah, fuck this, you're in, go ahead, I'm not gonna touch you. So like he forced himself in. He's not even supposed to be in the game apparently. By their lore, he just went, I'm bored, I wanna be in this game. But then they just brought Chucky in the game. You know how funny that is? Have you played it recently?
No.
Playing against Chucky or playing as Chucky.
Wait, like you're little?
You little Chucky, they did it.
No,
It is-
yo, you can literally sneak around this
so
corner
OP.
so easily.
I've killed so many people.
Oh my god,
No, buddy,
yo.
I
You
made
don't
someone
know where they are.
I made
You're
someone
guessing
cry.
where that light's going.
because I've been the killer as Chucky a million
That's
times,
fucked up.
and they can't see you. I fucked someone up the other day playing it.
you just sneak into their ankles and you're like,
They were doing a generator, and I just like poked my head around the corner, and I was like, it's so fucking funny.
That's
and then, yeah, it's brutal. And then they did it really well. Like the ghost of Chucky, the spirit of him is actually a serial killer. If you don't know anything about that, it's actually based on a serial killer.
yeah.
Charles Lee Ray. You're wondering how do they pick up the bodies? How the fuck does Chucky throw up a body and put it on the hook? Charles Lee Ray, the spirit of Chucky, stands up out of Chucky and picks up the body and puts it on a hook.
Oh, that's sick.
crazy.
Really well made. No, they did
Holy
it.
shit.
That game's killing it.
No, speaking of games,
They want to add Jason, but they're scared too because Jason's licensing, and he's also like the most overpowered killer out of them all. Jason beats them all, other than Pyramid Head. Actually, he might lose against.
I gotta. Before you talk about games, because that is a good one. You're talking about a dude with a pyramid head, right?
Yeah, that's Silent Hill guy. Yeah.
Have you? I guess his whole body is a pyramid, but Gravity Falls. You guys have seen that, right?
Bill Cipher.
Is that his name, Bill Cipher, the pyramid guy at the end?
Cipher.
I've
Bro
seen
was
a little bit of
tweaking.
He-
Bill Cipher is
He
tweaking.
was tweaking, yo. Bro, yeah, that's
Gravity Falls is sick though.
Bro, that's wild, yo. That's a crazy ass show. Y'all remember the episode where they would like fell in a fucking the endless hole, the never-ending hole? It was like a bottomless pit. Yeah,
I don't remember that.
bottomless pit, yo. They were just chilling in a bottomless pit. They were falling for eternity, so they just started telling stories. It was a fire ass episode.
Do you remember? Did you ever see the live action Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
When they're falling at the
Watch
end,
this shit,
and
fucking
Raph's
pizza
like,
Which
What is
live action Ninja Turtles? Hold up. The
There's
new ones?
multiple?
The old-
I think it was
So there's-
the first one.
There's the old school ones.
It wasn't.
It's
the
not an old school
very
one,
old
it's a
school
newer
It was
one.
like 2000, maybe 10.
Okay, yeah, so it's the
Probably
newer
some
ones.
shit
then.
like
So
that.
those ones are good, but if you really want to watch live action Ninja Turtle movies, my childhood there's old school ones made in the early 2000s, and they are phenomenal. They nailed the turtles. I'm sorry, but those ones are great.
oh yeah.
Those ones are like the new ones are cool, but those ones are so much better. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They had it was just better. I don't know. I like the new ones.
Have you
but-
seen the newer one that I'm talking about though?
Was it the one with that chick?
Yeah, Amy or something
I
like that.
think so.
Do you remember when they're falling at the very end? They all think they're about to die, and Raph's like, "Yo, I love you, motherfuckers, man. I love you guys."
That was
And then they
wholesome
don't
as
die,
fuck.
and it's just embarrassing for him.
And he's just like,
Oh, fuck. I ain't mean that shit. Fuck y'all.
yo. Speaking of movies, though. Oh, wait, no, it was the games, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Speaking of games, have you ever heard of Elden Ring?
Of course, I've heard of Elden Ring.
Fuck Elden
What are
Ring,
your
bro.
thoughts on Elden Ring? I've been replaying that shit.
I've never got to actually play it yet because I haven't bought it, and also, unfortunately, people I know who play Elden Ring may be on a different device, and I can't fucking play with them because they didn't add
have you
cross-platform.
Have you ever
Sorry.
played any Souls games?
Yeah, they're difficult as hell,
They're fun.
but they're fun. They make you
Elden
mad.
Ring, they made it like a lot easier with the summons and shit.
Okay.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, see, I've never actually checked it out, but it looks really cool. I won't lie.
other Souls games?
Yeah, I played Dark Souls. I played Bloodborne.
Oh, I tried Bloodborne.
Bloodborne was
That
fire,
was my first Souls
yo.
game.
Bloodborne was killer.
I hate that
You
shit.
ever
It was
played
rough, though.
Demon
I
Souls
didn't- I
though?
never got
Demon
past the
Souls
first
was
boss.
weird.
Demon
yo.
Souls. I don't
That
know.
one was hard as fuck. Demon Souls, it was like the before Dark Souls or something. It was before they like started the
Yeah.
entire. Dark
Did you ever
Souls
try
series.
Bloodborne?
Bloodborne, yeah, I tried it. a
Did you
couple
get past
times
the
on
first boss?
PS4, remastered.
I got past the first
I
3
couldn't,
bosses.
bro. I got fucked up off a rat
And then I gave
like
up.
7 times.
I
in
tried
the
for, like-
sewer. You know at the very start, that sewer, bro.
Uh
That rat just. I
huh.
couldn't.
I tried for I think it was a couple days just to get past all the motherfuckers you gotta fight. Then you get to the boss, and that motherfucker just killed me instantly. And I'm like,
It was bullshit.
fuck
yo.
this shit, yo. I'm
You
not
just
playing
quit?
this game. Yeah,
That's
I
actually-
deleted. I
was
uninstalled the app.
I've done that though. I've uninstalled shit after.
I didn't know
playing
that was a
Elden Ring.
Souls-like game though. Elden Ring
that's
was
why
my
you
first one I've
struggled.
gotten this far into. I'm stuck on
It's such
Y'all
a
might know
good
who's
Souls.
Radagon. I'm stuck on Radagon, bro. Radagon, so for the final fight, you face this OPS dude who has mad AoE attacks, and he just fucks your shit up. And then after you get him from 100 health to 0, the main final boss appears, and you gotta get him from 100 to 0. And that motherfucker spams attacks. He spams them so hard. You like
That game
apparently
sounds
one is
fun.
unavoidable. That's what people were saying at work today. One of them is unavoidable.
Logan just got himself a charred
I've only
pineapple.
beat Radagon like 4 times. I got to the Elden Beast, and then that motherfucker would just smoke my shit.
See, I haven't got there yet.
Damn.
The last
Pretty
time I
good.
played, I got stuck on the fire
Spicy
giant.
pineapple.
He fucked my shit. He shoved that shield up my ass. And then,
It's
Wait,
because you didn't have a
wait,
mimic tier, bro.
who
You gotta
shoved-
get your mimic tier.
Who shoved
Now
what
I'm
up your
back.
ass?
the fire giant shoved his fat ass shield up my tiny little ass.
Yep. He got a big shield too, because he's a giant.
Yes.
But you
In
get your
Elden
mimic
Ring.
tier.
I got my mimic tier now.
You
and
go.
I am
Have you
ready,
upgraded it
yo.
yet? I didn't know
I
you got to
haven't
upgrade
upgraded it.
spirits.
Logan's like, I don't know
I
what
upgraded it
anybody's
once.
talking
You need
about.
a ghost
don't
one
play video
instead of
games.
grave one.
Yeah, you
so,
need.
I had to
glove
find some
warts or
ghost-
some shit.
He
ghost
plays
ones.
Tom, just not often.
But
I got a
Yeah.
+4 mimic tier right now.
bro, grinding
You like-
for fucking
I
materials.
feel like you like
in
him,
that
you just
game
never
is
feel like you have
crazy,
time.
yo. You're just running
Pretty much.
across the
Yeah,
map,
that's
just doing random. Bro, you're just doing side missions at that point.
We should get the seamless co-op mod for Elden Ring. That way we can just play the whole game together, like not just only against bosses.
Wait, there's a mod?
Yeah.
for that?
No.
Yo, that'd be hard. Yo,
No.
bet.
No, you guys
Bet.
should get cross-platform.
And you know what we should do? We
Sorry,
should get
play.
some more mods where we can
One
add,
Piece-
add PlayStation
One
5
Piece
players.
mods.
Was, yeah, One Piece.
You saw
mod.
that shit too?
I seen one. It was Mega Knight, bro. Mega Knight.
Our background
And
suspending
like
in
he
15
had like the
minutes.
gloves, bro.
No,
It shit fucked. Imagine hitting the Mega Knight build.
How?
Speaking of another game, I have a question for you.
I'm just gonna stare at the camera every time we go.
Do you know Rainbow Six Siege?
I'm not good at it, but yeah.
Bro, I started getting a bit
not a
more
fan.
into Siege recently, bro. I'm fucking shit up.
I'm.
You just hitting them at.
I have
Nah,
such
you gone,
a
you
problem with gun
You
games,
gone, you
though.
gone.
I have such a problem with gun
I
games. though.
I suck at them so
I
much.
like Rainbow because it's not like only a gun game.
True,
It's a
it's
strategic
tactics,
gun game,
yeah,
right?
yeah, but-
you can't just run in there like cops.
My problem with shit like that, there's two big problems. Number one, see, I have solid aim. Like, my aim in gun games is... Ask him, he's played with me. My aim in gun games is insane. No aim assist, I will hit people from miles. And it's insane. I love how you guys just whisper like that, like they can't see you in the video.
Damn.
They saw all of that. They're like whisper conversating.
That happened.
Not see it.
Did not happen.
You guys forgot.
What happened?
Nothing. But, yeah, no, I'm crazy good at aim in gun games, but I never pick up any of the strats that people have to get better, like their different movements and all that. So because of that, I just fail.
I hate meadows.
Nah, slide
yeah.
canceling was the fattest meta for like 2.5, 3 years. yo.
Even though in a
Really
1v1
fucking
versus 95% of people that I come across, I destroy them aiming. Like they can't, like I'm just,
Bro, give me a
dead.
sniper and a knife, bro.
oh, okay, I'm not pulling up
Yo,
knives.
nah,
I used to
You
fuck
can't
your shit
pull
up on
knives.
raid, bro.
Hold up.
Nah,
I used to
nah,
fuck your
talk
shit up
about
on
that.
raid.
Nah.
Me and Logan need to bring something up to you
You
guys.
gotta run me on Shoot House. When
I'd fuck your shit up
when
on
I
Shoot
got
House,
the
too.
car
They
knife,
They don't know.
They think they could handle me and you on shootouts with a knife.
Don't understand.
No, not a knife. I'd suck at a knife.
Okay, okay,
Not
fair.
not
You admit it.
knife, but sniper.
Yeah, no,
Bro,
you
Bro,
know,
knife?
sniper, yeah.
No,
Me
no,
and Wyatt used to have
Telling you.
sniper
Nah.
wars on
Even
Modern
with
Warfare,
the
bro.
sniper, I
Logan,
got you.
Bro,
Logan,
you fuck me up
hold
like
up.
you 55.
give them their
60%.
snipers. It ain't shit against us with our knives. Nah, we'd still win. Nice.
Cobb was
Exactly.
insane.
Cobb was
Even
nuts.
with
Cobb
the
was
quick-
nuts.
Nah, I beat
quick
Cobb a
scopes.
couple
Yeah,
times.
even
yo.
if they're quick
Bro,
scoping,
like
they're dead.
it was fucking wild, yo.
If you
Me
beat
and
Cobb, you
Tyler
throw a
were
hissy
behind
fit.
Like
I don't-
I'm a god, and I
I'm
taught
not
you how
playing
to
this
be
game
good.
anymore.
You're right after, right under me.
I'm
Like
getting
you're right
more
there. So like us together, me and Logan as a knife duo in Call of Duty is unbeatable. I won't even lie. Because I taught Logan how to knife, because I've been knifing in Call of Duty since fucking Black Ops 1. Like, I literally taught myself to knife then. Do you want to know why? Because I sucked at guns. I was sick of using the guns. I was like, I'm going to use a knife. I did good on my first game. I remember this still. I did so good, and I was so happy about it. So I started playing with knife. I got really good, and here we are, years later. And I can hop into games and do like 70 kills with a knife, and I get 2 deaths. Like, I mess people up with knives. Logan's seen it a million times. He knows I'm not lying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen the
what's your
screenshots.
highest kill death ratio?
Highest kill death ratio? Oh,
Ain't no way you remember this shit.
I don't think I'm going to remember.
What do you mean you don't?
I
You
don't
remember
think I
it?
can remember.
Like, bro, yeah, if you go no deaths, you finna remember it, right? It's just how many
I definitely
kills you
didn't go no deaths ever.
Oh,
Nah.
have you ever went no deaths?
I think I did one time,
Bro, that,
but I didn't get that many kills, though. It was I just kind of existed the entire match. Like, I think I got 7 knife kills, and then I got no deaths. And it was not bad. It was pretty good, so 7, but it's pretty solid. But one time, I did get 9. I remember this. I just don't remember. And I got, like, 45 kills. And I don't remember. Like, I got 9. I had barely any deaths. I don't know what it was. But I've had high KD a shitload of times with a knife. Because, like, there's this dude on TikTok, going back to social media a little bit, but is his name the Ghost of Caldera or something? I've seen him pop up a little bit. He does knife content. And I think he would kick my ass in a knife fight, I'll be honest with you. He's tough as hell. I've seen him play. He knows what he's doing. But I feel like I would give him a challenge. I feel like he'd be like, okay, this guy's not shit. And he would be confused. Like, he's used to just easy taking out people. Because he plays Warzone and wins matches with just a knife. Like, guy's crazy.
Yeah, that's fat.
But I feel like I'd give him a challenge and he'd be like, okay, that wasn't easy. What's happening? Because, like, I'm honestly that confident in my knife skills. And me and Logan on a team, we have literally taken out... I remember we've played team deathmatch before, or on, like, just matches together. And our entire team has won because of me and Logan. Like,
remember our rule when we were playing Gunfight?
Oh, yeah.
Whenever there was a knife as the secondary weapon, we couldn't use the
the
gun.
actual gun.
So we were facing people
we had a
with
system
like
for gunfight.
MK4s or whatever.
And then there was
and all those fucking things.
There was the winning rule. So it's a game to play. If you're ever playing Gunfight, this is for you guys too. If you guys ever play Gunfight, we could all try it. It's not a big deal. But
I hated
it'd
that
be fun.
rule.
Gunfight.
Gunfight was fire.
No, but here's a rule.
What is
You
gunfight?
get
So,
random guns. It's
2
like
people.
2x2.
You get either a random
Or
or you
3x3.
get your friend, and it's 2 people against another 2 people. 1 life, 6 rounds, and your goal is to win. And you have random guns every round, different guns, different classes. It's super
Isn't it
fun.
every 2 rounds?
It's every 1 round originally, but I think they might have made it 2 rounds. But I think the first one was.
I always
just
fuck
every-
with gun game.
Gun game's
game
fun.
was fire.
But Gunfight, me and Logan had a thing to play to make it better, so it was fun like that. But we did a challenge where if you lost a match, because the match is, you win the more rounds. But if you lost a match, you stop playing. You're done gunfight, it's time to go. But every time you win a match, you gotta play again. And
Yeah.
we did it as countdowns. You could do a 12 for 12, which is what it was called, where you win 12 matches. Every match has 6 rounds, and we called it a 12 for 12. I don't know why, but it's just how it worked out. There was math behind it, but we called it a 12 for 12. And it was a goal of us to hit. We wanted to win 12 in a row without losing, without stopping. And we did it one night playing. I think it's on video. I think I have it on my channel on video somewhere.
Yeah.
But we did
were
it.
recording.
We were playing for hours. I remember that. We were like, it was like 3 a.m. and me and Logan were still playing COD. And then all of a sudden we were like, yo, was that our 12th game? Yeah, it was our 12th game. Shit, we did 12 for 12? Yeah, we did.
What's your longest win streak?
Longest win streak was the 12 for 12. It's really hard on Gunfight, actually, to do win streaks. Because you start getting in higher skill matchmaking games every time you win, and then you end up with people who are like Twitch streaming their lives away on COD, and then you're just screwed. You're facing guys that have got like mods and just hitting nukes every game, and you're like, well, this is a little difficult.
I remember when I played Siege heavily. I'd always, like, whenever I'd go against someone, because you can check the leaderboard. I'd see is it TTV? Is that how you know they were a Twitch streamer?
Yeah.
I see TTV, whatever, and I'm like, if I would win the round, I'd go to my phone quick, like, search them up on Twitch, see if they're streaming, and if they were, yo, you suck.
Me and my brother made a realm in Minecraft. We fucking grinded that shit for like 2.5 months. We got like fucking maxed out armor. We had like the mending on all of our
Minecraft's
shit.
cross-platform. You should
Mending on all of our shit.
hold up. Minecraft's cross-platform. Why don't we do a video on Minecraft?
Hell yeah.
Could do that.
We hop
That'd
on
be
a realm?
crazy.
I used to grind Minecraft
Minecraft?
modded.
Nah, you
Pixelmon,
always,
Crazy
Craft,
every year or
Scramble
two,
Craft.
You gotta play Minecraft. For
Guys.
at least 2
Yeah,
months.
yeah. No,
Guys.
2 weeks.
We just
I
got
I couldn't do 2 months.
Nah, you gotta grind that shit.
We
Start
got a
the world,
serious thing
finish
here.
it.
we can start a Minecraft series.
Hell yeah.
We don't have to do it like all the time. It doesn't be constant. But we should
Shout out
play
Dan
Minecraft.
TDM.
Yeah.
Shout out Sunday. Shout out Mr. Craner.
All the originals.
Shout out the Bayesian Canadian.
Yeah, Jerome ASF.
Jerome
Yeah.
ASF,
What was it
bro.
called? Team Crafted?
Was it Team Crafted?
I think that's what it was called. With like Vic, Bayesian Canadian, Jerome, Sunday.
Vicstar.
Yeah, that was a fire.
You're using the
ass
side bin
group.
now.
Yeah.
it's-
Yo,
I don't
remember
watch the Sidemen as
Captain
much as I used to,
Sparkles,
but-
bro?
I actually enjoy them. The Sidemen, I find them
Ain't
fun.
nobody
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
with Captain Sparkles like I fuck with Captain.
You
Captain
fucked with them
Sparkles
heavy?
is a god.
He was crazy.
Nah, he was good.
Who was the one that was like weird as fuck Minecraft streamer? A lot of them are
That
pedophiles.
was the fucking ear dude, right? Long ear or something.
No. It wasn't Captain
He was
Sparkles, but it was
fire.
Stampy Long?
Stampy Longnose.
No,
yeah,
that dude was
bro.
goated.
Yeah, no, he wasn't
Welcome
bad.
to my
That was
lovely
OG. Welcome to Stampy Long Island. Here we go.
I put a sign
for you in my garden. He was goated.
Like my cake.
And then there was a I Ballistic Squid or something.
Ballistic
Dan,
Squid?
Dan TDM.
Oh, do you guys remember
I
that
should've
guy?
Dan
He
TDM.
did battle arenas, like mods.
Popular MMOs.
Yes,
Do you know him and Jen
yeah.
broke up?
Yeah, that was.
And then he
heartbreaking.
went to jail because apparently he beat his next-girlfriend or something.
That's
I
messed
don't know.
up.
Preston
That
plays.
hurts so
Press-
much.
I didn't fuck
No,
with
I
Preston.
don't like Preston.
I didn't fuck with
I
Preston.
thought he was lame. To be honest.
Yeah. What about
Yeah, I'm calling Beef Preston.
What's
That's
his
Box.
name?
No, I'm kidding. That's not Box.
Lachlan?
Preston's more like a
Lachlan?
newer.
Lachlan? I think that
that's
was his
not it.
name.
It's not because I hate him. It's because he's newer
Hold
age.
up.
I'm just not big on his style. That's
Yeah.
all.
Who is that squid motherfucker?
I Ballistic Squid?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know Ballistic Squid. Come on.
There was so many people in the Stampy Longnose. He kept on bringing more, and then there was like the
True.
whole community of them.
Everyone was part of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But then
and,
there's
and then they all had their own separate channel.
But then
after that.
everyone did Minecraft series though. It wasn't just like those were the OGs, but like Jacksepticeye, he hopped it on Minecraft for a bit. That shit was funny. I don't know if you ever seen that.
I didn't.
He has no clue what he's doing, and it is the funniest shit ever. Like he's building his house and he's so proud of it. It's like cobblestone with like dirt blocks and paint. And it's like building a weird demented castle, and he's like, "This is Ireland." Nah, this shit was so funny. And then he plays it like for a while, and he gets better at it and stuff. And then he ends up having his dog die in an episode.
Damn.
And he was like, he screamed on the mic because it was such a sad death. Like it was a movie scene. He was coming out of the castle, and he was like, he's running. All of a sudden, you hear the dog sound. Like I don't know how the fuck you make the dying dog sound. Nah, that's just a fucking creature. I don't know what that shit is. But I don't know. So the dog was dying, and he could hear it, and he's like, "No, no, where are you?" And he's looking for it, and he with his Irish accent and stuff, and he hops down in the water, and he sees it like stuck in like a pothole in the water, just drowning, and he's like, "No!" And he's swimming at it. The current's pulling him away, and as he gets to it to grab his dog, he was gonna put it on a lead and pull it out. It just dies, disappears, and he was like, "No!"
Did you ever watch a PewDiePie's Minecraft series?
His was
That
good.
shit was good.
He went back to it not
did?
too long ago. So after a long time, he stopped playing it. He had a crazy hardcore world by the end. I still know the one where you were originally talking about, the giant meatball.
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. He got to the point where he had a gigantic Japanese-style castle, and he had it in
Yeah,
hardcore
yeah.
mode. Yeah,
I know
he
what
got
you're talking about, yeah.
He went back to it when the Warden update came out. I don't know if you know about that.
I haven't really played too
So
much.
there's
since
something called the
update.
Warden update, and it added like a horror aspect to the game, where when you're down in the caves, you can find ancient cities, and if you're loud, if you don't sneak and walk around, you're gonna wake him up because he hears you. He's blind, and he'll hear you, and he gets up. He's got like 1 billion hearts, and it's hard to kill him. Like you hit him like 87 times with a
He
netherite
has more
sword.
health than the Ender Dragon.
Way
the
more,
way they
like
combined.
triple, which is crazy. And he just chases you down through sound, and it's terrifying because you get dark blindness effect, and you can hear him just like growling. He comes out of the floor and shit, terrifying. And you got to be quiet. And then the things that bring him to wake him up are like these screaming devices, and they scream. So it's like become a horror game when you're down in those caves. It's terrifying. He went down when he discovered it and played it, and he didn't know what it was. He went on, the video was called "Finding Out What the Warden Is" or something. And he hopped in, and he was like, "What's that? What's screaming?" And he starts panicking, and then you see it coming at him, and he's like, "What are you?" And he starts running, and he's like trying to kill it. He eventually gets it. They're like hours of just arrows or something. I don't know. But he takes one of the things that is supposedly spawn him because he thought it looked cool. He wanted to keep it as a trophy because he got to experience it. So he brings it up to his base, not realizing that apparently they still work after you break it and replace it. So he plays, and it's a hardcore world. So he places it. And you know the hardcore world, he died,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gone. He places it in his base when he gets home, and he's like, "This is a sick addition." All of a sudden you hear, "Ugh." He's like, "Huh?" It comes out of the ground in the middle of his base, and he panics and runs. His animals are dying. He's like, doesn't know what to do. It was a chaotic
shit.
episode ever. It was so
God
funny.
damn.
He just came back to it for one episode, and he regretted it.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
Is that what the Caves and Cliffs update?
Yeah, it was a crazy update. It actually made the game crazy. It's super fun now. I just add mods because I'm so...
I like the biomes.
I can't play vanilla Minecraft.
Me neither.
I can't do
I
it.
add mods. Don't worry, if we do a realm, I have mods.
I do mods. I do mods.
If we plan a realm, I got mods for us.
So I have more access to mods on my
Yes,
PC,
you do,
right?
Yeah. Well,
What-
kind of.
Would you be able to play on like the same mods or no?
Are you in Java or Bedrock?
No clue.
Okay, well, you gotta find out if you're
I
playing.
think PC.
I
is
think Java.
Bedrock,
I think Java.
You can
right?
get
Or
Bedrock
is it
though.
Java?
No, mainly it's Java, but you can get Bedrock.
Oh.
I think
So-
I might.
You
play
can get
Java
it
then.
Bedrock for free if you have Java.
Yeah. So
On
if you get
computer.
Bedrock, we can play.
I bootlegged my Minecraft.
Okay. So it's
And
not bad.
oh, you know what's crazy?
What?
So with
Just
the
excitement.
no, because it's sick. With this shit that like I bootlegged it with,
Okay.
you can input your own name. And I was a massive fan of Sunday, so I put
Okay.
Sunday as my username. And I had a morph mod,
Oh, that's sick.
so I go into the morph menu, and it showed like the Sunday skin, but with like a different type of skin on it. He'd be like,
so it's morphed.
yeah, the one time he had on like a army skin, and I'm like, huh, what's going on here? Am I like spoiled on a new episode, like a new YouTube episode? And then I look later that day, he did like a military themed episode, and I'm like, I
You
can
saw it
I can
earlier.
find out what episode, like what type of Minecraft shit he's doing,
That's
simply because I put
crazy.
his name in it.
Yeah. That's insane.
That was bonkers to me, bro.
That is nuts. Holy fuck. Minecraft's fun though. It's like the best multiplayer game to play with people. Legitimately, if we did a realm, if we could even record that shit, that would be the funniest shit ever. All four of us playing a Minecraft realm.
That'd
Modded.
be awesome.
I have
Let me
one
see.
mod. You guys might be down with this mod. It's called Carnage. Took me a while to add. It adds over 300 new enemy mobs that appear depending on your experience level. So if
Do they
you're-
have drops?
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah. Because I remember some of the mods, they don't have drops.
That's the least interesting thing.
They don't
Yeah.
have in this one they don't have crazy amounts. It's not like every one, but you can get like crazy weapons from some of them.
I have a question for you.
It's funny
Dylan.
as shit.
For me,
We're 45 minutes, and I feel like now is a good time to ask you this, right?
All right.
What is your take on the meaning of life?
Oh,
That's
shit.
a deep question.
Oh, he diving deep.
That's not Minecraft.
Damn.
My
Can-
take on the meaning of life?
Mm.
I think the meaning of life, I don't think there is a set meaning to life. I think it's like a variety pack.
Life
Like,
is a variety pack. You heard it
like
here.
you can either live your life to the fullest extent, which is more so what these guys advocate, which is like do everything that you want to do because you're going to die eventually.
Yeah.
Or you can live a more safer route, which is less fun in the moment. But I think, my opinion, I'd rather be safer. Just like save my money up now while I can, so that way I have a harder life now, so I have an easier life when I'm older, and I can do more shit when I'm older instead of now. Because I prefer to work now instead of like truly like experience shit as much as I can.
Can I add on to that?
Not yet.
But
I'm
but
just,
you're,
I'm just kidding. Go
but you're
ahead.
young.
Okay, I want to add on to this. Hold up. So I agree with you to an extent. I actually do. Like I feel like it makes sense what you're saying. I feel like depending like your answer to that and how you would want to live life, more like either what we're doing or what you just said. I think it's not even directly opinion based on like just you like this or we like want to do it like this. I think it's honestly like previous life wise or trauma experience, what we talked about before, can add up to your opinions on that. Like me, all the people around me that have been telling me to do that my whole life, I've witnessed don't have an amazing life at this age, at an older age, and they worked so hard when they're younger and made things harder for them just to stay as hard.
See, it's weird because you've experienced that and I've experienced the opposite.
Okay, well, see that's why.
Uh-huh.
So you see what I'm saying, and then I kind of see what you're saying as well. That's what I mean. Like, so for me, it's like I just don't want to do what they all did. I don't want to fuck up and do the same shit they did. So instead, I'm like, I've had too much rough shit going on in my life already, and I'm a lot of shit that's caused me problems up here, and whatever the fuck this is. But because of that, I want to just experience and enjoy what I can now, right? Like doing this podcast, this is one of them. But like you were all down for this because you hopped in. We had talked about this before. The intro podcast. You want to hear what we thought about it? Talk to them. Listen to that. But like, I feel like it's just this is such a good thing to start with, like big experiences, because like if this ever takes off, you know, the amount of shit we can do. Like that's crazy.
We can get mad cocaine and strippers in this bitch.
Damn, well said.
Hookers and blow?
GTA
So
6
all
type
we
shit.
need is
You
the help
devoured
in the
that charred
process.
pineapple. What was your thoughts on that?
Holy
Ready?
guacamole, brother. Chill out.
You're passing
This is
him.
going to be a line from Dora.
You're passing him.
delicioso.
Sea breeze. It's intense. You can taste it. Also, he changed the vodka.
Yo, you should try this.
It's not the normal mix.
I'm
He
not
changed
gonna
it.
taste But I do have a question for you.
Yeah, he changed it. He puts
All
rock
right,
in
what's
there.
your question?
That's off.
I already tried that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I like
No,
the
it's different.
one
my-
I made for Logan.
oh,
was also
shit.
a sea breeze, but it was
So my
tequila
question
vodka.
for you
All
Way better.
is
right.
the same one I had.
Okay.
What is your take on the meaning of life?
Well,
There's so
I
many
think-
zoom-ins I gotta do. Fuck.
That everyone has their own meaning.
Mm.
There's all kind of a purpose for everyone because
The red rum's
if everyone didn't do anything, we'd just be dead.
So,
So-
you're kind of saying that you have to kind of create or find your meaning or purpose, right?
Yeah.
The meaning of life is to find the meaning. That
You like cranberry
Like
juice?
you were.
I like cranberry juice.
Like,
Cranberry
bro,
juice
if
and
you
orange
wanna
juice goes
build
insanely
houses,
hard.
Yeah, there's a couple
some
mixes in
people
that
are like passionate, and that's what they
Oh,
think
yeah.
about 24/7, right? And that's their meaning. That's how they're helping
making a drink.
for their world to go around.
Mhm.
And like everyone has that one thing, but they just gotta find it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone has a purpose. They just need to find that purpose to create that meaning.
I don't know if everyone has a purpose. I think
Everyone has a
I think
purpose.
everything happens for a reason, but I don't know if everyone has a
Every
purpose.
single person that you have met
Well,
has.
I
had a
guess you're
purpose.
right in a way.
Not everyone.
Right?
He's right.
And not a big purpose, right? A purpose can just mean supporting
guess.
someone, right? The government doesn't have a purpose.
Like you think some people
creating something.
Well, it
Okay.
does.
No, it doesn't. They're
Purpose is
retarded.
anything.
I hate 'em all.
It's such a
No, it does
your
have. It's
purpose
to
can
hide
literally
things.
be anything
So then,
that
if we
you want,
things that we shouldn't know,
To hide us and ruin us.
I think I
hiding
agree with
us
what you're
from
saying. Even
bad
purpose,
things in a
purposes
good
are
way,
small
even
and
though it's
big.
bad.
Kind
But
of.
are you also saying
They're also
someone
causing
was
World War III
born,
now.
created, and lived 25 years of their life? So at one point in their life, let's say their purpose is to help someone get through a small thing that happened in their life. If God is real, which I believe He is, but let's say He created them for their purpose of helping this person get through something very minor. Do you think that's the case?
I don't think that's the necessary case. I feel like everything's kind of moving, and the people that are like that, right? They might be able to like, give some advice on their own experience, right? They might share their experience with someone to help them through something, right? And then like that might come back to them later, right? Like it's gonna keep going on, right? People are gonna either spread hate or spread love. Right, spread support or like try and knock people down, right? So, if someone's doing that, if someone's supporting someone, I feel like that's for the greater good, right?
Do you believe people were sometimes born with the purpose of evil?
I feel like some people were born to test you. Some people were born to test you. That's
To test
probably-
you. What do you mean by that?
Like if someone does something right and you're about to like get real angry, like have like a big ass reaction to them doing something, if you don't realize that they're doing that from their own personal experience, right? Like something in their life led them to believe that what they're doing is like necessary, right? They might be like lashing out or something, but like if you can understand that, then you don't have to have like as big of a reaction as yourself, right? Which starts arguments and nothing really gets done at that point, right? There's no communication. It's just people expressing upsetness,
Did I shake it?
and that never gets really anywhere. That's what I think about it.
Do you think some people were born with the purpose of not always good intentions?
Yes. I feel like some people were born to try and bring others down just so they can realize that they don't have anyone to bring them up.
Are you able to see my eyes with the glasses?
No. Sometimes
Okay, I
I'm
think
leaning back
I
a
think that
little
helped because, or I think that didn't help because I was looking at Logan, but then
I
you
have
answered.
no clue where you're looking at.
bit. Logan.
You
Do you believe
you could
that,
be
though?
looking here.
Do you believe that
or you could
people...
be looking here. We never know.
What was your question?
Do you think some people? So, Riot believes everyone was born with a purpose in life, good. And do you believe some people were born with the purpose of not always good intentions?
Oh yeah.
My dumbass
Because-
forgot to shake the drink.
God created people. Like people are like, oh, if He's real, why is there such evil in the world? But it's because of freedom. He created the biggest gift was freedom. You can do what you want. Okay, maybe not back in the 1800s, but like nowadays.
But no, like.
But
even
there's got to
still,
be bad people.
You can choose what your actions are gonna be,
Mm.
right? And that's the free will of it, right? You're free to choose.
But you think some people were born with negative intentions?
Hold up. So, well, now that I'm like thinking of it, yes and no. It's like they might have a purpose, but they might have chose the wrong decision, and then they just kept on going with it because they're
It's
like,
true.
shit. I already started it. Might as well go through with it, and then they just stick with it.
All I gotta say to add to all of this is I think there's gotta be balance. I think there needs to be bad and good.
Mm.
I think if there's all bad, obviously it's just gonna be shit. If it's all good, it's also gonna go to shit.
Just like what we were talking about before with
As above,
As above, so below.
Thanos was right.
Perfectly balanced. As all things
Just
should
We're not
be.
gonna go there.
But
Thanos wasn't a bad villain.
no, I liked him.
He had good morals.
yeah.
He just went about it a bad way because no one was ready for that. And that wasn't
He
something
didn't have any other way to go about it.
It's true, but you can't really just throw that at people. Because that's how people are gonna react. How they did.
Should have went for the head.
He should have. I don't know why he didn't. That was an idiot.
Head is always better than chest.
I don't know
bro.
why he went for his chest. Like, there's so many times you can easily.
I got you.
Yeah,
No,
then,
you-
then he just went,
No, you didn't.
nah.
Nuh-uh.
Shit was crazy.
What was?
I remember I watched that in math class.
But
That was
Infinity
beautiful.
War?
Yeah.
How long was your math class?
No, every math class I would just
Oh.
put it on and
Took like
that-
4 classes for
Yeah.
one movie. Okay. So what?
What was your answer to the question again? About your take on the meaning of life?
I did I have an answer?
I don't know.
You started talking.
I think you
don't
were
remember
about to
what it was.
answer, but
Honestly,
then,
I don't-
like,
I don't
it
know
didn't
if I
go
had-
there yet. Did you?
What were they? What were theirs? I'm so lost.
You know what? I think this is a great time to do our traditional freestyle.
Yeah, fuck it. I think it's time to start ending this shit.
We're all confused.
Oh, you like that?
That's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yo, that looks
That's rum punch.
That looks good, doesn't it?
beautiful.
Oh, sorry. That's red rum. It's murder.
Red rum, red rum, red rum. Isn't that from Beetlejuice?
Red rum.
No,
What?
rum bunch is a different one.
No,
Red rum.
That's
no,
red
it's from the one with the tricycle guy, the kid.
The Shining?
Yeah, the
It's
Shining.
Shining, yeah.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice is where you say it 3 times. It's like Bloody Mary.
Red rum or something like that.
Oh, hey, kids.
Oh, fuck. Thought I heard
Yo,
him.
Yo, I worked with
The
a
Shining's
pedophile
such
one
a
time.
good movie,
What?
though.
No, me too.
You can't
Yeah.
go there. We don't have time.
No,
No, it's short. It's short.
right?
Just like the people that he was into.
Okay.
So me and Wyatt, there was this dude at our work. No names, of course. I mean, he got exposed, so I
Yeah.
can, but I'm not going to.
What a loser.
What a loser, indeed. He was working with my little cousin. My little cousin was 14.
Not cool already.
No, this doesn't have to do with my little cousin.
Oh, whew.
In a way, like, he's not the one who pedophiled him.
What?
Is that how you say it? Pedophiled him?
Nah.
Mm,
Nah.
No?
I don't think so. I'll be
I
honest.
might be on the right path.
Honestly, if someone watches and wants to comment, feel free to
What
correct
could
us.
be?
Being honest,
Uh,
we would love to. I'd love to read the comments later after this is posted and know that we fucked that up. So
Free for profit.
but, so, he was working, and he was like, yo, Liam, there's some, oh, fuck. I said the name. No, Liam is not the pedophile. Liam is not the pedophile.
Liam was the other guy.
Liam is my cousin.
He was the child.
Yes. And he was like, oh, Liam, there's some, girls up there for ya. Cause they were like 14-ish.
It's kind of weird.
And my cousin Liam knew the girls, like, personally.
Okay.
And he, like, gave the dude a weird, like, he's like, that's a little weird, bro. And then the pedophile would keep, like, going up to the front of the restaurant to go see the girls. And then, he made like a uneasy comment about them, or like a comment that you should not say to someone that young when you're that old.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And he got fired, and it was weird
Good.
because I worked the next day after he got fired, or no, the same day he got fired. That morning, I had to work with him, and before I entered, one of my coworkers is like, "Oh, good luck today. It's gonna be awkward in the back." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" Blank pedophile got fired, and I'm like, "What? For what?" And they're like, "Oh, we're not allowed to tell you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I just had to work the rest of the shift, and he's so mad. I'm like, "So we get free lunch there?" I'm like, "What are you getting for lunch?" "I'm not getting lunch from this shitty ass restaurant." And I was like, "Okay, man. So I get to eat first then. Fuck you."
Shit, yo.
And then once I find out what it was, I'm like, "Wow,
That's messed up.
that's weird."
You don't deserve to eat lunch from this
Uh-uh.
shitty ass restaurant.
Yeah,
From the shit.
The-
Hey, you're gonna
from the dumpster.
No, but that's what he said.
Oh.
This shitty ass restaurant.
Our restaurant won best breakfast in town for over a decade. We won it so many times that the award place stopped giving it out because they're like, they're just gonna win it
I'll
again.
be honest
Real
with you.
shit.
I haven't been,
Because they're the best.
I haven't been there much, and it's only because I just never feel like it's the right time for me to go down there.
You know why there isn't?
But it's so good.
bunch
The
of
one
breakfast
time I had
places.
it, I would want to have it again. It was amazing. And also, you gave me poutine, and it was even better.
Okay,
Buffalo
so-
poutine,
Especially since
and I
you,
gave him free cheesecake.
especially
too.
since you
Hear
fed
me
it to
out,
me.
right?
I did.
We're
I
an
did
hour
feed
in.
You
you.
fed it to me in a
It's
restaurant.
exactly 11
Ah.
o'clock.
And that was
I
before
didn't
we were
record
big time
that.
podcast buddies.
And I wasn't supposed to do that.
No, you.
I could have got in trouble for
No,
that.
you were like smaller. Like we
This
weren't.
one?
No, what? No, we weren't.
Maybe you're the pedophile.
Okay, fuck. No,
Are y'all ready?
All right.
comes off so bad. Yeah, what's up?
I can't.
Sorry,
I
I just meant to say
move like a.
you just
I
fed it
move.
to me. That's about
Could
it.
I get a beach blue?
Beach blue. I don't even know what that is.
It's polar ice.
Why? You gotta
vodka.
start this.
Yeah.
I gotta start it?
You gotta start it, bro.
Yo, I'm about to start this shit.
You got this.
Yeah, he fucking plotting, headed to the top and no one fucking stopping. Pull up
So,
on
turn it
this,
up a
I'm
bit.
puffing all the toxins. Hit you in your cocking, yeah, you got blocked in. What the fuck you talking about? Shit, I don't do it for the clout. Shit, I'm on this, I don't give a fuck. Pass it to bro, cause I fucked up.
Red rum in this cup. I ain't had enough of this stuff. Think I need some more. I ain't feel it yet. Henny in my cup. And I'm peeling bad. And I'm in that shit. Beetlejuice came in with a fucking noose. And I hang your bitch like 1112. Ring my line. So damn fine. Transform off the perk Optimus Prime. But I'm more into that Bumblebee, Megan Fox. I know that I see them fucking titties underneath. I'm gonna squeeze, scrab. I'm in that bitch, and I think I got some crabs. It's itchy. I think that she missed me. Got her wet like she misty. Damien, yeah, he's kinda gay. Into the cock, he like sucking dick all day.
Huh?
Not in the books.
Okay, bro.
I tried.
I said, what the hey, but you're not a horse, but you're reading this and all the more. I meant Morse. That's the code. Bro, the bro code. What you're saying when you're doing all you're playing, but I don't know where to go. But the flow really going on the card. Nope. Pass it to Wyatt.
Pass it to me. I smoke trees, yes, that a weed. He off what? Not shrooms, LSD. He off PCP. Why? That shit fucking his brain ain't fried. Stop. Pull up, bitch got blocked. Pull up with the chop. Hit you in your fucking top. Switch the topic. They don't fucking want it.